right. Hair up, hair down, hair up, hair down, hair up, hair down. This is the Honest Sauce intro song. I won't take too long because I'm spicy, yeah. Oh, so spicy, yeah. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Honest Sauce and Spicy Stuff Reviews. I'm Lang, and here we are again to try some hot sauce. And this week, it's sauces I've never had before, so I'm really excited about it. But beforehand, just so you know, my life is really busy. Sorry if this is getting released late. I think I'm going to be just putting a hold on the Patreon stuff, just because I'm going to be going through a lot of changes over the next few months, and I'm still going to be doing the YouTube channel. It just, things might become a little discombobulated, so until my life settles down again, so just keep that in mind. But I still want to keep doing reviews because I still have a ton of sauce and stuff that I have, and a bunch of hot challenges and stuff that I need to get through in the next few months. So I'm going to definitely have videos. Alright, so as promised, today we are trying... Oh wait, before I get started, I have a Facebook page that's associated with this if you want to follow me there. Don't forget to, if you like the video, subscribe, hit the like button, and the notification bell. Alright, so now let's get on to it. I'm going to be doing Marie Sharp's line of sauces. These are only a few of them. I know they have more than this, but I think that these are the ones that are going to be a nice sample of their habanero flavors. We have a mild habanero pepper sauce. We have a hot habanero pepper sauce, and then we have comatose heat level. And I'm not sure what that means. I've never been comatose. At least I don't remember if I've ever been comatose. So remember that. Oh, and also my hair, man. I don't know if I should be wearing a hat, have my hair back, have it down. What do you guys think? Please let me know. I'm very conflicted about it. Very conflicted about my hairstyle. All right, so Marie Sharp's habanero hot sauce. It says Marie Sharp's habanero pepper sauce is the finest product of its kind. The unique carrot-based blend achieves the perfect balance between flavor and heat. Nestled in the foothills of the Mayan Mountains, Marie Sharp's factory still creates products the old-fashioned way, using the freshest vegetables and finest ingredients. Her secret homemade recipe utilizes the potent red habanero pepper produced in the fertile paradise of Belize. Her red habanero is considered to be one of the most hottest peppers known to man. Marie has spent many years cultivating any habanero worthy of her recipe. She has succeeded. All right, made and exported fine foods, Stand Creek Valley Road, Belize, Central America. All right, let's get to the ingredients. We have carrots, water, onions, vinegar, select red habanero peppers, salt, lime juice, and garlic. Refrigerate after opening. That's really nice and simple, man. That's nice and simple, bro. Taking that. Let's go ahead and open this and see what we're dealing with. I mean, here's the color on these are really nice. I like that kind of orangey, light orangey color going, and they look really nice and thicky, like pulpy, but not too thick. It looks pourable, so got the plastic top on there. We're gonna take that off because I do not believe in them. All right, let's see what we got here. Whoa. There you go. I mean, yeah, that poured out pretty quick, but it looks really, really great. So I'm excited to go ahead and try this. Let's smell it, and then we're going to taste it. And then we'll grade it. Sorry I'm sweating, by the way. We have a heat advisory this weekend, so I guess this might help, maybe? I don't know. Let's find out, but it smells really good. It smells like super savory, like almost like a soup or something with hot peppers in it. Because I'm smelling like a lot of fresh vegetables going on. What is there? Carrots? Is that what the carrot is doing? But there's onion, red habanero, salt and lime. It smells really good. Like my mouth is watering from it. So here is the famous Marie Sharp's habanero pepper sauce, the mild version. Everybody cheers. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Feeling it. That's really tasty. It's a little salty, but it's not overly salty. That's super good. The heat level is pretty manageable for me. I'm like at like a 1, if that. So really good. So let's go ahead and grade this. We got intimidation factor. I wasn't really intimidated. It's mild, kind of thing. And stuff. So I'm going to put the intimidation factor at about a 2. The first impressions, though, were really good. I liked the way it looked and everything. And the smell was really good and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and give that like a 9. I touched my eye and it's burning. And I got some on my shirt. So as far as the taste goes on this, I just love it. It's like really flavorful with like really simple ingredients, proving that that's all you really need. So I think this is amazing with flavor. I'm going to actually give this an 8 for flavor. The usability on this is, I think you could use this through a whole entire meal and be totally okay with it. And I think it would go on a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to give it a 10 on usability. Oh, the heat factor is about a 1. I don't know if I did the heat factor, but it's really low. It's at a 1 for me, and maybe even less than a 1. And then the repeatability for this is, you could buy this anywhere. I've seen it all over the place. Totally accessible. It's not very expensive. I feel like it was a few bucks for a bottle, so it gets a 10 for that. And that gives Marie Sharp's mild habanero pepper sauce a total cumulative score of 40, which gives it a ranking of 6.67. Good job. Let's keep moving on. Next up, we have Marie Sharp's hot habanero hot sauce. I wonder if it says the same thing. Yeah, it says the same thing on this bottle, but let's look at the ingredients. It says select red habanero peppers, carrots, water, vinegar, onion, salt, lime juice, and garlic. The peppers switched hierarchy on the list. They're above the carrots and stuff now, so that's probably why this is hotter. So let's go ahead and get into this, have a look at it, see what we're working with. All right, here's the extra hot. Same thing, it's a pretty similar color. It looks a little bit more dark, I will say that. But the consistency and everything looks the same. So let's go ahead and check this out. Again with the cap. I appreciate it, but I don't at the same time. Yeah, it's pretty similar in consistency and everything. It just looks a little bit darker to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm not sure. I feel like it looks a little darker. But let's go ahead and get into this one and see what it smells like, what it tastes like. Very similar smell, a little bit more maybe pepper flavor, but very similar. Just this really like delicious, fresh smell of vegetables and stuff. I really like it. So This is the hot version of Marie Sharp's habanero pepper sauce. Cheers, everybody. A little more salty, I think. A little more salty. The heat's a little bit more up there. A lot of tongue, forward tongue, back of tongue action going on. The flavors are all pretty similar, though, as far as like the what I'm tasting and the backgrounds and stuff, and it's all working really well. I just think this one might be a little too salty. That's just me, though. So let's go ahead and get into scoring this one. Intimidation was low still on this. I wasn't really, afraid, even though it's hot or whatever. So I'm gonna give it one more up from the last one. Put it at a 3. First impressions overall, though, were basically the same as well. It was really appealing looking. I like the color. I like the smell of it. I was excited to try it. So I'm gonna put that at a 9. So the taste is a little salty, a little more so, and actually that makes me want to prefer the mild version more, just because of the salt content. So that kind of makes me wonder what the next one's going to be like with salt. But anyway, the overall flavor, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 6. I'll give it a 6.5. The heat, pretty manageable. Again, I'm at about a 1, maybe a 1.5, if that. So I'll go ahead and give it a 1.5 for the heat. The usability on this is pretty high. Like, it's pretty versatile. I recommend it more, though, to add to things like soups and stuff. Especially if you're trying to cut down on salt, you just want to use this as something, a flavoring component, and not an actual salt. I mean, sauce, a main component. You want to add it to stuff to maybe dilute the sauce and get some of the flavors. So, but yeah, so I would go ahead and give them a pretty high usability. But just because it's salty, I wouldn't really use it on a whole lot of things. I would probably add it to marinades and stuff. So we're going to go with a 8.5. And accessibility for this is the same thing. It's really easy to find, so that it gets a 10. And if I'm not mistaken, that puts this at a 33.5 cumulative. And that gives it a ranking of 5.57, which is still good. All right, let's try the Beware. And finally, we are dealing with the Comatose Heat Level 1. Let's see what this has, a separate thing on it. So let's go ahead and read this, see what it says. Warning, heat level XXXXX. I don't even know what number that is. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid contact with eyes and skin. Got water? Do not play tricks on the weak or elderly with this sauce. For connoisseurs of extreme heat and quality sauces only. All others beware. Great for cooking, flavoring soups, sauces, and stir fries. Or add boiling water for rice, pasta, or boiled seafood. Yeah, totally. Let's get to the ingredients. We got select red habanero pepper, vinegar, water, carrots, salt, onion, lime juice, capsaicin. I feel like that's extract? Garlic and spices. Refrigerate after opening. All right, let's see what we're working with. And last but not least, everybody. I mean, come on, don't they look? It just looks a little, like the slightest bit, like, different to me as far as the color goes, but the consistency and stuff looks exactly the same. Although this one might be a little thicker, so let's go ahead and open it again. All right. Yeah, this looks thicker. Yeah, that's way thicker. Way thicker. So, but the color looks great. I like it, and I do feel like it's just slightly bit darker. And I bet you this is going to pack some heat. So let's go ahead and give it a smell and see what we're dealing with, especially with that capsaicin in the ingredients, right? Again, very similar smell, you know, and actually a little bit more subdued maybe with the pepper smell. But yeah, I know this has the capsaicin in it, whatever that means. I guess we're about to find out. So this is Marie Sharp's Beware Comatose Heat Level Habanero Pepper Sauce. I hope I'm okay with this amount, everybody, but wish me luck. Here we go. Cheers. Salt. Salt. Oh my god, there's so much salt. And the heat's building. It is building. This is hot. This is hotter. That is salty. And I'm getting a really good initial burn on my tongue, front, sides, the back of it. But boy, man, that salt level, I don't know if that's because there's so much more peppers in there and you're trying to preserve it, but there's vinegar, so... Salt. All right. Let's get into grading this. The heat's still building a little bit, I think. I think it might be almost getting to where it's done. My lips are a little hot, but it's mostly like tongue, sides, front, very tip, and back. A little bit down the throat, too, now. So, but it's pretty manageable. So let's get into this. I was way more intimidated by this because I saw the capsicum in there, and I was like, what is that? So, for intimidation factor, this is going to get a 5. And it looked like a really good sauce. So first impressions, the look, the smell, and everything was way up there again. So it's going to get a 9. Now let's get into the taste. Right? And by the way, my lips are burning still. I think I might be sweating a little bit more because I had this, but now I'm starting to feel a little cool because it's evaporating off me. But the heat's manageable. It's not really up there. I'll get to that in a minute. Flavor, though, the salt was too much, man. If you guys would cut down on the salt on that, it might be a little bit better, I think. So I'm going to give it a 4 for flavor. And for heat level, it's a good heat level. I like the heat level. It's a little bit higher. I'm going to put it at about a 3. And the burn's still good. It's totally plateaued. And matter of fact, I feel like it's starting to subside a little bit. And now my tongue is just kind of warm all over. It's not really in any specific area. So, but I like the burn on it. I like the spiky habanero sting. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and give it a... Wait, what? Intimidation, first impression, flavor, heat. It's a 3 for heat. That was what it was. Usability, you could use this very sparingly and stuff unless you really like salt. If you're looking to add salt and heat at the same time, I recommend this though. That would be a good thing to add. If you're making gumbos or anything like that, you can add some of this to it and not add any salt, and I think you'll be okay. So for that fact, it's going to be down more like around a 5 for usability, because you're not going to really want to just eat this on a taco, I don't think, unless the taco has no salt or anything whatsoever. Accessibility, again, I've seen this everywhere, so it gets a 10 for that. The burn's really subsiding now. It's all over my tongue, but it's just kind of like a warmness now, like a warm, hey, remember what we had together. So that gives this a total score of 35. Math isn't my thing, so it was a rating of 3.83, which sounds bad, but actually there's worse. So, and overall, I like the first two. They got saltier as they got hotter, and I just wonder if that's like a thing. Do you guys know if that's a thing with hot sauces? Like, if they're hotter, do they automatically usually tend to have more salt in them? I feel like that's what the case was with this. But they do have a really good vegetable blend and stuff they're using. I like the peppers. I like a lot about things about the first and second sauces. So overall, way to go, Marie Sharp. And let me see what we got coming up next, man. Oh, cowboy candy tasting. That's what we're doing next. I made some cowboy candy, and we're going to be tasting that and see how it turns out and stuff. I'll show you a little bit of pictures of it, and then we'll get into like what it is and how I made it, and we'll give it a taste. Candied jalapenos, everybody. That's coming up. And then also, of course, we have plenty of more sauces. I just ordered the Pocky new one chip challenge, so that'll be showing up in the mail soon, and so we can look forward to that. I need to get through these hot food challenges because I am in transition. I'm going to be moving, and I don't want to be taking a bunch of stuff with me where I'm going. So look forward to eating a bunch of really hot stuff over the next month or so. All right, everybody, it's that time. If you really like the video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. If you appreciate my glow of sweat, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That would be great. Hit the notification bell, wherever the hell that thing is. That's supposed to be a thing. And just take care of yourselves and love yourselves and push that out to all the people around you, because that's really what's important in life. That and, going out and buying more hot and spicy stuff and trying hot sauces and hot peppers and stuff. Just saying. All right? I love you guys. I'm out of here. Peace. This is the Honest Sauce intro song. I won't take too long because I'm spicy, yeah. Oh, so spicy, yeah.